Hello and welcome to another episode of 2 Minutes with Tim here on Heavenward Thinking. Today we're continuing on in 1 John chapter 5. We're looking at verses 4 and 5, so we'll read them and we'll get right into this week's challenge. For everyone born of God overcomes the world. This is the victory that has overcome the world, even our faith. Who is it that overcomes the world? Only the one who believes that Jesus is the Son of God. So last week we talked about how important it is for us to love God and love people, and that obeying God's commands really comes down to that concept of loving other people. This week we see that if we call ourselves Christians, not only do we have to love other people, but we have to believe that Jesus is the Son of God, that he is who he said he is. That's what's important. Our faith needs to be based in who Jesus is, not who we are, not what we want to do or what we want the world to look like. It has to be based around who Jesus is. And that's, as it says here, the victory that has overcome the world. And the only way that we're going to overcome the world, verse 5 says, is by believing that Jesus is the Son of God. If you look around you today, I'm sure you can see that the world around us is a pretty dark place. It's not always a pretty picture. It's very dark. There's a lot of hostility, especially against us as Christians, as the body of Christ. There's a lot of hostility against us, many obstacles that we have to face. And we know that we have an enemy who is constantly trying to destroy us, destroy our lives, and destroy everything around us. But we have hope in these verses because we're not alone, and our faith is not based in anything you or I can do or become. It's all based in Jesus Christ. The foundation of our lives should be Jesus. If he is our foundation, if we truly believe that he is who he says he is, then that's the victory. We have victory in Jesus. He's already accomplished victory over the enemy, but what he did on the cross and how he rose from the dead, we already know he has the victory. We just have to live it out by believing in him, loving God, loving others, and having the faith that Jesus is our victory. That's our challenge this week, and I hope that you'll join us next time for another episode of 2 Minutes with Tim here on Heavenward Thinking.